Capricorn, this is your horoscope for November 24th through November 30th. And this Mercury retrograde has been happening in your 11th house, maybe around friends, people that influence you, teachers, coworkers, landlords, anything like that, people that have power over you. And this Mercury retrograde Mercury is going to go direct in that area. So it's going to help you find resolution to that. You're going to feel more like like you're in a better position in regards to those kinds of people. So that's like your friends, your coworkers, anyone that has power over you, such as like a boss or a landlord or anything like that. And you're going to feel more like you've got this, like you're headed in the right direction, and like things are working out for you in a good way. And with Saturn going direct in your house of communication, it's probably going to feel like you're better at communicating, especially because Saturn is your ruling planet. And assuming you have Saturn direct in your chart, meaning your Saturn is not retrograde when you were born, this is probably really going to feel good to you, because when Saturn moves direct, you're probably going to be one of the first to feel it. Because when Saturn's retrograde, you don't always feel very much like yourself. You just don't feel, you might misbehave or do things that you wouldn't normally do. And now as Saturn goes forward, you'll become more of who you are, and you'll feel more at home, especially in your communication, and being able to even get in touch with your emotions and things like that, because Saturn's in Pisces. There's still some revelations going on around your emotions while Saturn and Neptune do this wiggle together that I talk about in the main forecast about the great reveal. And I think Capricorn, you feel it the most because Saturn is your ruling planet, and a lot of things could be being revealed to you, or you're figuring things out and definitely learning a lot of lessons right now, particularly in relation to like siblings, to cousins, like I said, to friends, but also what all those mean, what all those relationships mean, because all of these relationships come at you in a different way and have a different emotional impact on you. And I really think that you've been learning a lot about relationships in this retrograde period. Probably most of this fall and winter, that's what you'll be exploring. And eventually, comes March, I think you're going to feel better, complete about friends, and you'll feel more fulfilled in that department, especially in relation to like siblings and neighbors and stuff like that, cousins. But I think that more things are going to make sense for you. Things are going to manifest in a good way, especially in relation, like I said, to these relationships in your life. This is more of like I said, relationships with friends. And so that's where it's going to start. It's going to get better around friends and people that have power over you or control over you. And then it's also going to influence in the coming weeks over siblings, neighbors, and things like that. And then eventually next March, you'll feel even better in relation to all relationships, and they will all make more sense.